Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Happy November 30th. Oh my goodness, it is almost that. Oh, we're almost at New Year's 2025. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because I always think about this like when I see younger people, my nieces, nephews, relatives, and I remember they were just a baby and they're hanging out now, like out in the clubs or whatever. I'm like, you were born in 2020, or you were born. Can you believe it's people that I just can't believe it? Like, you were around, like, you are. Oh my goodness, you're 21, you're 25. That remember when we Y2K? Remember when we were all scared in 1999, the stroke the stroke of midnight? We were all scared thinking about Y2K. Oh my goodness. And it just trips me out on where we are. But welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. Shout out to Critical Smoker for doing my intro countdown song for me. I appreciate so much. And I appreciate you guys for being here. So I wanted to just drop in, do a little live video, trying to stay consistent. And if you guys have time, join me over on Patreon. That's where I just finished my Thanksgiving vlog. So that should be going up this week. But Thanksgiving vlog was mainly little stuff that was going on around Thanksgiving and also me doing shopping for some of my clients. So yeah, had a Thanksgiving vlog. And if you choose to support, head over there to Patreon. That's where I'm putting my vlogs at. I appreciate y'all so much. Also, if you notice, when I do a video, I'm not deleting the videos. Some of the live streams I'm doing, I'm putting it in the membership channel for you guys, so you can have it as an archive and just enjoy it on later days. It's oh oh that's my alarm. Um, it's just separate where you guys who a lot of you guys just want to chit chat with us and hear me run off at the mouth, if you will. So you could go to that membership channel on YouTube. And then every month I'll add a vlog or two over there. It's so funny, you guys. This one guy, he hates my guts. He's been a member on my channel for 9 months. And it shows you who's the membership, and he hates me. He calls me out my name. He's one of the people that visited Dolton actually. And he's a member of my channel, and I just don't understand why. But maybe it's just so he could see whatever I post and report back to whoever he reports to. But I just find that really interesting. So thank you, you guys that joined the membership of the channel or those that join Patreon. It helped me bring content, but you don't have to do anything to participate, just so you know. So let's do a video now. You guys, has anyone seen Wicked? So I was thinking about Wicked. I hear me out. Have you guys seen the film Wicked and you know about the Wizard of Oz? If you didn't know, the Wizard of Oz, Wicked is the origin story of Glinda and um the Wicked Witch Alphaba, but the Wicked Witch of the West. Now, of course, we only knew the Wicked Witch of the West growing up, right? You guys, I was thinking about, and go ahead, somebody take my idea if you could do better production, how Dolton relates to Wicked. We had the champion. So if you didn't know, Wicked, it's a story on how the witch, the Green Witch or Wizard of Oz. Hold on, I guess I'll put it up there because who y'all know. Y'all know. So if you didn't know, and thanks for being here, y'all. Hit the like button. If you didn't know, hold on, I'm just gonna share this screen. Okay. So if you didn't know, Wicked is the origin story of, the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz, how the Wicked Witch of the West, right here, now played by the wonderful Cynthia Erivo, um, how she became wicked, how she became so mean. And it's tragic when you think about it, how she became wicked. Like, she was just trying to go with the flow, and they were like snake dissing her and all type of stuff, trying to come against her. And this movie is actually about politics. now that I'm looking at it, like they came up with a whole smear campaign for Wicked for the you got to read the book now. Oh, speaking of the book, hold on. You don't have to read the book if you don't want to. I love a good audible. Let me give you the link to this. Of course, you could. It's a guy. I might have lost his page. So, oh my goodness, I must have missed. I missed his page. I'll put in the link below. So it's this man. Let me see. It's this man on YouTube, and he now Wicked the book. It comes in like 4 different books, but it's this man on YouTube. He reads it in a bedtime audible. I lost it. Forgive me, guys. I'll put it when I find it. I'll put it on the channel, and it's on YouTube for free. And he read the book Wicked, and it's like you could listen to it before bed. He makes it. It's in a soft voice. It's really cool. So basically, this woman was used over and over because of her powers. She was used, and she was very naive. And when they couldn't beat her because she had this magic, they decided to do like a smear campaign against her, like tell people that if you throw water on her, she'll melt, and all these different things. You have to read the book. The book, of course, is always more in depth, but I didn't know that Wicked was so good. So I was listening to the book, and I loved it. So I'll put the links as soon as I get off live to find it. And I was just saying, hey, this kind of reminds me of Dolton. Hear me out, you guys. Now I want to be clear. I want to be clear. If you guys are with me, just you could be cooking in the kitchen, you could be doing laundry, you could be ice skating, having a good time with your family today, you could be at work. But stay with me. I think that the problem is and how the people here in Dolton win. The people that really want the seat, like the game. We've been talking about Game of Thrones, right? This is how they win because we have so much anger and we don't listen. So remember I did the video the other day, thanking Miss Cassandra Elston. I had a comment and they were like, oh yeah, 2 people are trying to unseat her and she doesn't look. I'm not talking about the politics of it. And that comment was fine. I'm not saying it was it. I'm not going into the politics. I'm saying that when y'all was doing all this, the politicking, I was listening and I said, let me see for myself if this lady is doing her job or not. Let me check it out for myself to see because she's earning my vote. So instead of me listening to people or instead of me just looking at, let me see what she offers myself. And I think that has to go for everybody. Everybody see what people I don't understand why we're not asking what the new team is going to do other than be transparent. We want transparency. And if they give us transparency, like the lady at the casino, I covered that on my channel today. In Illinois, the township supervisor was taking the township debit card to the Horseshoe Casino and spending taxpayer money. And guess what she did? She gave the receipts. She was transparent, but the money's still gone. So what is transparency without really quality leadership? You could be transparent all day. She was taking money from the casino. They said, we want you to step down. She said no. And they said, oh, well, no, we can do. She's an elected official. That's it. It's the same thing with Tiffany. It's like, it's so many stories I listened to, and I at the beginning they had a chokehold on me. Miss Sandra Tracy is one where she had the heart attack. Oh my God. When she got fired and I think her loved one, her husband maybe was sick and she got fired and she somehow she had to work in her car and all that stuff. I believed everything she said 100%. But who am I? That's my opinion. That's my thought. Then I think the second one was that caught my was Stephanie Weiderman when she brought the receipts of the money being commingled. Okay, I mean, it's on paper. So if I see that, okay, oh wow, this is what's happening in my township. You guys get where I'm putting down? Then all of a sudden the stories just started getting crazy. And that's what messed up a lot of stuff. The stories just got insanely crazy. It got to everybody was doing this and that and that and this. And it just was so out of this world that if you really lived here, you knew half the stuff that was being put out there. Like, wait a minute. How is this happening? I just, oh, you can't, wait a minute. You can't skate at the ice skating rink? Oh, okay. They're not giving back the Tahoe. Well, I see the Tahoe parked right here. Why are we talking about the Tahoe? They can't find it. It's right here. Right here. Like the stories got crazy. So every traffic stop, somebody have sex with people to get out of a Dolton ticket. You having sex with people? Okay. Like it just got so insane. These stories, like it was crazy. And that's what messed up the whole, in my opinion, the whole groove of things, because things just got too insanely make believe, if you will. And that's what comes to, that what made me think about Wicked when I thought about Tiffany. Now, let's go at the nice Tiffany Henyard everybody loved. Let's just do a flashback. And this is why we love history. And this is why a lot of people get mad, because I share history. And it's other channels. I'm going to link them below. Make sure you support them, because I think the history of Dolton is important to know how we get here, because I don't want to hear nobody mouth. I don't want to hear your mouth when nothing changed once, if the new people come in. You see what I'm saying? So you have to really look at the history. The history. All right, so let's go to what everybody loved. Let's see who loved Tiffany Henyard and how things happen. Let's start. So let's go with this Mayor Tiffany Henyard presents Unity Community Stop the Violence March. Now, Tiffany can't get, it's a tumbleweed now. If she does get support, they're going to do it behind the scenes probably. I don't know anything. But oh, look at it. Look at my smiling face. I want to know when this was. Let's look at it. Hold on. Because he always comes to, he ran for trustee on the Dream Team ticket. So hold on. He ran right here. Let's play it.
The needs of the village, and I firmly believe that government should be a body of trust. I pledge to fight the corruption in Dolton. I pledge to provide fair and effective services to all residents. I pledge to make our village safe and supported by respectful law enforcement and first responders. I pledge to bring economic development and to get rid of boarded up houses and businesses. I pledge to care and to listen to your needs. For these reasons, I am asking for your trust and your vote. So, on February 23rd, help me bring change to Dolton.
So that's Mr. Kevin Bowen's number 12. So this was the original Dream Team right here. I wonder why they let Ed Steve come back in instead of him, like to give him a second chance. I'm just thinking out loud, like, if Mr. Kevin hasn't had a chance, why would we recycle another trustee? Just ask it. I mean, they have their reasons. I'm just wondering. All right, let's go.
What's going on, sir? Hey, Commissioner Kevin Boyes right here in Dolton Park District. Listen, until we address this issue of us killing us, we cannot expect other people to stop doing it. Y'all come out here and support this movement. Hey, it's one thing to say Black Lives Matter, but it gotta matter to us first. All right, y'all, come on. We on 147th Assembly in the Food for Less parking lot. Come and support this movement, and let's make sure this ain't just a movement, but we put it into action. Let's go.
Hey guys, we here at the biggest, baddest, stop the violence.
Just pause it right quick. So just from a glance, I see Andrew Holmes and our set. I think that's our that's Maria Pappas. She got the money. That's the money lady right there. That's Cook County Treasurer. And I'm trying to see who this other person is. They look so familiar. But let's go.
March in the south suburbs. Come join us. We pulling off from Food for Less lot. We're going westbound to the Unity Bridge. Yes, the Unity Bridge. Where you will see us, all us mayors, collabing as one. One voice, one.
Wait a minute. So she brought. I thought that was put. She had other mayors come out as well. Now, that's crazy because as a township. Sorry, guys. As the township supervisor, I see no mayor showing up to none of the meetings. I'm saying that's two different things. Now, this is her as a capacity of a mayor when she first started. She was able to bring other mayors out. But now, at the capacity of a township supervisor, she gets no one to come out.
Found one movement. Let's go. All right.
I'm watching this with y'all. I've never seen this. Hold on. Let's zoom in. Can we zoom in? Is this the... I can't see. Who is that towing company? They're putting a flag up, but is that the... See, I want to know, is that the towing company? Is that the... If it's not the towing company... No, let's see. We can see right here. It's two of them. Who is We Service? Let's see. That's not the baby daddy towing company, is it? I'm just wondering. Do y'all let me know? Is this the people that put up the banners and stuff? You know, I'm just wondering. They got two trucks right there. This is an interesting video if someone covers it. I think this is interesting. This is why I always say I think we should cover all aspects just to see. And it's not to point fingers to say, well, you was, because you have the right to change your mind. Let's be real. But it is weird to see how everyone turned so fast. And what happened? What happened? This is interesting. I got a drone. I'm not trying to be funny, but was this the same company that was taking down her flag? Not her flags. We'll have to research it. Is this the same company that took down the signs? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Can we research right now, right quick? Let's see. If y'all with me, hit the like button. Let's see. Tiffany Henyard body cam signs. That's all I'm searching. Okay, let's see. No, it's Liberty. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I get the work order. No, this company is called Liberty. Okay, different company. All right, let's continue.
Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me.
I see this woman with the short hair at the board meetings a lot. For sure currently.
Follow me, yeah. Follow me.
Very proud of the work that Mayor Henyard has done, hitting the ground.
That's our that's our state's attorney, Kim Fox.
Running and tackling one of the issues that's very proud of the work that Mayor Henyard has done, hitting the ground running and tackling one of the issues that's plaguing our communities, the number one issue, which is violence. It's going to take a collaborative approach, what she's done tonight by bringing state, county, federal officials together, as well as the community and faith leaders.
That's Father Flager, very strong leader in our community.
Is exactly what's needed in this moment. Really proud to be here with her today.
And there, she got them all, Chief McCain, all of them marching. She shut down Sibley Boulevard, Save Our Children. Now,
Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Stop the violence! Why do we stop? Violence! When do we stop it? Yeah. Why do we stop? Violence! When do we stop it? Yeah. Why do we stop? Violence! When do we stop it?
Hi, my name is Rachel Sanders, and I'm at the Stop the Violence March here in Dolton. I think events like this are important because for the police department, the fire department, emergency services to show their support and show that our voices have been heard.
I just want to congratulate Tiffany on calling this event together today and understanding that when we're back out in the community, out on the streets, we're making a difference because we're taking back ownership and we're taking back empowerment to the community to say, this is our neighborhood and we're here to bring peace. So we just thank her for calling us all together and let's congratulate her. Mayor Tiffany, history maker.
My name is Greg Sherman. I am the Director of Outreach, Community Outreach and Engagement. As you see, ECCSC, ex-cons for community and social change. And we are here in Dolton supporting this beautiful, intelligent sister, Mayor Tiffany, and her Fight the Violence rally. It was just a beautiful outing. All the Black elected officials came together for the first time and shake each other's hands and commit to unity moving forward. That
So that's the pastor that prayed at the end. That's the pastor with the gray beard. Pastor. It started with an F. I cannot think of his name because he also I don't know why his name is slipping my mind. You guys put his name in the comments. But he also was on the Fire and Police Commission Board of Dolton, and he also so he's here now, but he spoke at the Clean House 2025 campaign. He was a speaker. Then Fire Chief, Police Chief Collins, Father Flager, Tiffany Henyard, J. Mal Green over there at the end, and you also have Maria Pappas, that's the Cook County Treasurer. You have Kim Fox. You have Andrew Holmes' head sticking out in the back. Okay, now this is the thing. I wonder now, because if you guys didn't know, this is Burgundy Blue Commentary, and we do commentary. So I do commentary on all sides. I would be remiss to not. How close was this to the poor slaying of Alexis Wilson? You see what I'm saying? Like, I have to cover it all. So while this was going on, we had the chief here, right here, and we don't know who else was marching there. So just wondering. I cover all bases. So also I want to say this was not as easy. This was not as easy to put together as people may think. Is that Welsh? That's the Speaker of the House. That's who that is. The Speaker of the House. I could not figure out who it was. Okay, so then we had the Speaker of the House. That's not easy. That's not easy. And look, he wanted to make sure his hat was on. Speaker of the House. That's Emmanuel Welsh, right?
Together for the first time and shake each other's hands and commit to unity moving forward, that they understand that it takes us to save us, and ECCSC was proud to be a part of that today, man. God bless y'all. It's our turn.
Okay, so now we can see that was 2021 June, so right before she became mayor. When she became mayor, and then as we know, within 6 months they were trying to recall her, but they were all together that fast right then. So I'm wondering what happened. What happened?
To thank all residents for voting for me to be the Democratic nominee for mayor of Dolton, bringing me one step closer to making history to become the first female mayor. I am here today to endorse my friends Kyle Rochelle for Dolton Park Commissioner and Stanley Brown for Thornton Township School District 205 board member, both concerned community members. Therefore, punch 1 for me, Tiffany Henyard, for mayor of Dolton, and help me make history in becoming the first female mayor. Punch 91 for Kyle Rochelle for Park District Commissioner, and punch 144 for Stanley Brown, District 205 School Board member. Early voting starts March 22nd and April.
I'm just looking.
And I'm here to give my support and endorsement for Trustee Tiffany Henyard, who is the Democratic nominee for the mayor in the Village of Dolton. Tiffany has been an active trustee and the advocate for the people for the past 8 years, and has championed the term the People's Trustee because of her activities that she's done with the residents for the Village of Dolton. So everybody, please.
Now, why when I say that, y'all get mad at me and send me all these I call them love letters now. Why y'all send me these emails when I say, no, Tiffany be in the streets, door to door, way before she became mayor. She was out there. Why y'all get mad at me when I say it? Okay? Like, I'm just telling y'all what I saw. That's why it's Burgundy Blue Commentary. It's just commentary. What I witnessed. I witnessed it with my eyes. That's how. Okay. So, speaking of, I owe Miss Cassandra Hobson Jordan. She's running as well. Miss Cassandra, I wish I could talk to her, because I did not know she was running independent. And thank you for you guys. Like, when I ask a question, thank you for telling me like the answer, instead of being like, how you don't know? I don't know. So she's running independent. We don't know much about her. And she's a Dolton resident, I think 17 years. She's a business owner, but we don't know anything about her. And so it said to vote for her in April. So she's not a Democratic. She's not a Democrat. So we don't have to vote for her in February, but she did complete her signatures to be on the ballot for April. So thank you. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? So I wonder, and we talked about it on my channel, will she be able to run without a slate? Like, will people really look at it? You know what I mean? Will they really take her? Like, what I like about Miss Cassandra, let me put it up here. Hold on. So what I like about Miss Cassandra is she goes to the people directly, and she's trying to lean on the people to get their vote. That's what she's doing. So she's not dependent on social media and things of that nature. She's also boots on the ground. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't ran into her yet, but I have run into people that said that they have gotten to talk with her. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say today. I'm working on my video. It will be Wicked and Tiffany Henyard. And how that movie just made me think about how she started off into, it seemed like she was like, hey, you guys, let's do retreats, let's do this, and then everybody just turned and created their own friend group and left her out. So she's sort of on the outs. Now, this is my question. Even before the scandals that was coming out, it seemed like Stanley, Andrew, and there was one more. Yes, Stanley and Andrew. They stood by the mayor. Now, hey, Reality Check TV Chicago. You know what? I'm not even gonna touch that. We're gonna do that for another live. We'll do that for another live. So you guys let me know. I'll be back. Let me know if you saw Wicked. Also, let me know if you recall Tiffany Henyard when everybody was fighting, even watching those old board meetings that Conscious brings up. Shout out to Conscious. When they were just fighting for Tiffany Henyard to be in, she gets in, and now she's the worst thing ever created. But at the same time, currently, I think where my confusion, and just so y'all know, I'm talking to you guys just like on someone that was not following politics. So it was just like easy. Like I said, Jason House knock on the door and say he's a household name. I learned my lesson. Like even with the presidential election and stuff, I learned my lesson. They knock on the door to give you a card. They say, vote down this card. I'm not the only one that does that. A lot of people do that. So, shout out to the factory over here. Do that. So, now that I'm looking at it and really getting into it, I'm like, wow, this is different. So, I always like to choose my words, y'all. I try my best. Now, y'all know Burgundy, Berg, the two different people. But I'm trying to be, I think that it could have stayed political, but I guess that would be politics without trying to ruin people's lives. I think a lot of people, this is my thoughts, a lot of people are going to regret, because I think we're walking into the same thing where people are made promises. Remember, it's several people that be like, Tiffany said she was going to do this and didn't do this, or Tiffany said she was going to give me a job and didn't do this. I think we're going to walk into the same thing. I think this is going to be the same situation. But if we don't say and ask questions, just basic questions, I think Miss Cassandra gave us more of what her policies was on that Intellect TV radio, Intellect Radio, than we've heard from the House campaign. You guys, I have a question. Do you think, hold on, we'll go to that. See if she did another. Do you think that Jason will be on like the Roland Martin or the Breakfast Club? I'm just wondering, do you think that he's going to do that closer to the time? Just wondering. So we got Dinashe. He's here again. He said he was running. Dinashe Harrison. Let me see. Is he still running? They sure got their signatures and they on the ballot. Let's see. 2 months ago, 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago. I might have to research this because I don't see none of his titles saying Dolton. You know what I mean? I don't see it. I'm just gonna pull up the latest podcast. So he stood at the board meeting and said he was running for trustee. Is he still on the ballot? I'm just gonna pull it up so we can see. You guys can follow. I just wanted to give you that name.
With my next guest, who's been trying to get on the show for a while. Right before we go ahead and go into introductions, I'd just like to thank my sponsor from Up and Going Valet Cleaning Service. Really appreciate all the love. 219-200-2400 banquet halls, massage spots, funeral homes, all types of things, all types of spaces, places. Anthony McMath picks your stuff up, delivers it to you, picks it up from your business, delivers it back to your business.
Oh, that's pretty cool. This lady has a beautiful smile. I'm just gonna fast forward to see.
I could not.
She is.
I tried to.
Bagged off of their DEI policies. So
let's see.
Unified behind one day of thanks. And so that's my understanding of one of the many reasons why Thanksgiving became a national holiday. So just an interesting story from an interesting person. Just thought I'd share that with you. And I'd also like to share with you all the businesses that really dived in and started with diversity, equity, inclusion, or what we know as DEI, and how they're now bagging up. And that's going to roll right into your introduction. So calling them out. Ford Motor Company, John Deere, Lowe's, and Walmart, they were all on board when everything went down with George Floyd. You had people making donations. You had people advocating. You had people on board when it came to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And now the latest company is Walmart, who has actually bagged off of their DEI policies. So once they did that, stocks jumped 2% for Walmart. Stockholders have had an increase of 2%. So what does that tell you about your dollars? Well, I do believe that diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, is very important in the workspace, not only for the people that work for the companies, but the people that are actually using those products from those companies. So I would encourage all of you to take a hard look at those companies. Again, Ford Motor Company, John Deere, Lowe's, and Walmart. Take a hard look at their policies when they are not including you when they should. A lot of people say, well, we got federal laws to protect us against against racist practices and things of that nature. But it's not just about racism. It's not just about not being treated fair in the workplace. It's about diversity. So it's not just a black and white situation. Everybody should be included. Everybody should be protected regarding whatever company they want to work for, whatever products and services that they want to have provided for them. So diversity, equity, and inclusion is more than just a color thing. So, I'd encourage you all to take a hard look at those companies and, judge for yourself if that's something that you still want to stand behind. If they're not.
So I went to who's running in my area, the 411. I usually go to vote 411. I don't see his name yet. I don't see his name yet. Let's see. Let's go to the elections. Okay. 46 candidates filed. Let's see. How y'all doing? Latest candidates filed. Let's go. Okay, let's see. It has to be scary to file for have you guys ever ran for anything? I ran for it was like the yearbook club. That was it. And that was stressful enough. Class president, no bueno. Like that stuff is pick me. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for the elections. I'm over here, so y'all know. Let's see. Harrison. Let's see. I don't see him on there. I could be missing it. Let's see. They have a list of withdrawn candidates. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Big Mike. Big Mike, can you give us a tip on how we can find out if this person is running? Let's see. I'm gonna try one more area. Let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Hold on. I'm on the wrong thing. The Board of Elections. I'm here. I'm looking on the Board of Elections. I just didn't put it on there because I was scared. Let's see. Let's see who's running. Thanks for being here, y'all. Let's see. And I'm gonna tell you what else sucks, because if I didn't tell y'all, when I went to go vote, and it sucks. You have these people that have who they want. They're working as election judges, but they're clearly public supporters of some people. So instead of them doing their jobs, like they were taking pictures of me when I came in there, they stopped the line. It was like, okay, y'all, Facebook or the rest of our lives. Because obviously, if you're an election judge, that means you're in the area. So is it Facebook drama, or is it the rest of the next 4 years for us? No. They like, no, I choose Facebook. All right, let's see. Candidate filing. Let's go to it. All righty, here we go. I think I got to it. Thanks, Big Mike. Look, I'm gonna share the tab. Am I in the right space right here? I think I'm in the right space. Let's see if I'm sharing it. Oh, you gave me a better link than what I got. Let me go to your link. Thank you, Big Mike. I thought I was in the right space. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, I am in the right space. Okay. So these are the people in our area. Let me see if I can. Let's just go to candidate. Let's see. Okay. What? Oh, they separate via first name. Why not last name? That is crazy. Okay. So let's see. And this is not doxing. This is public officials. Y'all know I don't do that over here. So I would say it would be. That's so funny. It's the first name. How did I get that? I'm sorry, y'all trying to send me something else. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's go on down. Oh, please see the link. Okay. Please see the link. Yep. Okay. Let's go to. So it would be I don't see them on here. I don't see them. Filter by who withdrawn. Let's see who withdrew. Dang, only one person. He was like, I'm out. James Taylor was like, I'm out. Who got removed? Nobody. All right. Who got challenged? Dang. All right. Based on office. Thank you. It only gives me. I'm trying to look for that. Should we do the February then instead of, let's do February? Let's go to February, right? Change the election date. Should I go April or February, Big Mike? Help your girl out. I went to February. So now I'm at February 2025, and it says, and I'm at all. You see, I'm at February 2025, and I'm at all. And then I hit apply, and I get nothing. Let me try to refresh. Okay. Let me go to February. Apply. That can't be possible. View all candidates. Let's go back to February. Choose the party. Okay, did it, Big Mike. All right. Choose political party. It won't let me do it. Now I'm trying to. Good Lord. I went to all candidates. Now I'm going to February 2025. It won't let me choose a political party. Maybe it's a glitch. Now I say data not available. That's interesting. I'm literally clicking on it. It won't let me. So maybe I'll do it in another video. I'll figure it out. Because, and Big Mike, since I have you here, I don't want you to get away. I know you got stuff to do. Can you tell us, if you want to call in, you're welcome. But in a paragraph, if you want to, this caucus, everybody was out here banging on doors, getting signatures. Now, you guys, it's so funny because hey, Gardis, I got Gardis and Big Mike in here. If y'all want, I'll drop the link. I'll be making y'all. I'm not trying to make you work, but y'all educate me. Okay, let me go to what Big Mike just sent me. What do y'all think about this caucus? Everybody was out here getting their signatures. Now I'm gonna go to what Big Mike sent me because I would like to know who is really, because we only hear about Jason and Tiffany. We need to know more. What's going on behind the scenes? Now I went here already. I'm gonna go back again. Illinois State of Elections. Let me go back. Let's go back to this. And I didn't put it on the screen because they make you put your stuff in there. Find my elected officials. Hold on, let me see. Find my county voting mail. And I think this is for people like me, you guys. So if you guys are way more experienced on politics, forgive me. I'm learning along the way. So I'm going to candidate filings and results. And I'm going to go to my candidate filing search. Okay. I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to go to the February. Oh, they don't give us a general election. Okay. Let's go to Henyard. Now I just want to see if I'm in the right space. They don't give me, like, I'm gonna share this with you, Big Mike. They don't give me the February. So you know what? I'll come back when I'm better prepared, you guys, because I'm not prepared and I'm missing something. Because even when I went to the Illinois State Board of Elections, maybe it's me. Let me see. Candidate filing search, latest file. See if I'm missing something. I'm going to share it with you guys. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they know I'm live. They know I'm live. The jig is up. Okay. Latest file, reports file, daily, and candidate filing search. So I'm going to go there. And when I go there, I only have the April and then the November. I don't have the primary filings. And I think that's weird. So I'm showing y'all this weird real time. So Gardis, what I'm looking for is to see if, okay, you know how I owed Miss Cassandra Jordan, I think her name, she has a hyphen, Hobson Jordan. She told us to vote for her in April. And I couldn't understand why she was telling us to vote for her in April. And I just asked my audience, why was she saying that? And they said, well, she filed as independent. So she doesn't, we do not vote for her in February because she filed as independent. We don't vote for her in February. Now, Big Mike and you are on here to tell me if I'm having it wrong. Mayor. And they said, no. We do not have to vote for her. She already did her signature. She's already in. But when we vote for Miss Cassandra Jordan Hobson Jordan would be April, not February, because she's independent. February is the Democratic primary, and we won't have a Republican primary for Dolton, I guess, because I'm talking about the mayor, because we won't have a Republican candidate. So now we were trying to figure out, and you know what, it's really sad that I have to sit here and figure it out, because now that I think about it, y'all should be telling us what you're doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think the signature challenges are still in the process, so you won't see her name yet. Oh, possible. The worst strategy any candidate can do. Ooh. So she has a YouTube channel. And she has 26 people, 96 views. I'll link it below. Link it right here so y'all can follow it if you choose to just see what she's talking about. And I just felt like it was a little, okay, my personal opinion, it was a little not warm. It was a little generic. It was Lori Lightfoot PowerPoint presentation. So I would like more warmth, seeing her walking through the neighborhood, talking to people, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Let's go to it. I'm just letting you know right here. This ain't the school in Dolton. Now, it's been a long time since I've been in elementary school. But this is not the elementary school in Dolton I've seen in recent years. But it wouldn't be the elementary school in Dolton if our infrastructure... Look, we can't even paint our water tower. Yes, Miss Hendiz, I gotta catch up. Thank you. Wishing you the best. Wishing you the best. Why did my life turn into Miss Hendiz? My life turned into a reality show, okay? I can't even. My life turned into a reality show. I can't worry about Cody. I can't even worry about Cody. Oh, now here go Big Mike. Oh, Big Mike got a question. He got an answer, not a question. Hey, Cynthia. Big Mike said, how can she provide better education when the schools have their own board that controls the quality of education? That will work in the city of Chicago because the mayor controls the board. Well. Wait a minute. This young lady right here. Can anyone identify her in the village of Dolton? If anybody find this young lady in the village of Dolton, let me know. Where's she at? And you know what? I'm not saying it's not other nationalities in Dolton. I'm just saying it would have been more warmer. So, like, if I had, it's probably somebody that just made her the video and she appreciated it and it went from there. But yeah. Child. Let's just, oh my God. So this where we are with it. Yeah, that it has to be more It's another video I want to it's this video. Did I let me see if I have it. I might have it. Let me see if I have it. Watch later. Maybe I have it. It's not a funny video. It's this one guy, Keith. He got all the tea. I don't know why he haven't got to 1,000 subscribers, because just the fact that he has everybody's let's see. He has everybody's, I think he was a videographer for everybody. Let's see. And he produced all these videos, and he got some really good content from back in the day. Now I'm talking about clip art, but that's what Lori gave us too. She was like $40,000 spent at Amazon. Nobody went. We were just like, oh, ooh. That's all we did. That's all we did. We ain't do nothing else. So I want to see if we got where the people was walking to people's houses. Let's look at some of the old videos. Let's look at some of the old videos and see if you recognize the same players. Not the people running. We're gonna skip over that. And I haven't subscribed. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to him. But this guy got all the tea. Share the screen. This is Allison Key running for clerk. Let's go to it.
Hi, I'm Allison Key, candidate for clerk in the village of Dolton. I am committed to transparency and an open door policy. I am part of the Tiffany Henyard for Mayor Dream Team. So on February 23rd, punch 5 for me, Allison Key, your future clerk in the village of Dolton. Thank you, and have a great day.
So my thing is, back. Sorry, guys. So let's look at some of these videos. This guy right here, his name is, he did all their campaign videos. Let's go to his popular videos. I think that'll probably be easier. Oh, no, it won't be, because he also talks spiritual stuff, Chicago summer stuff. He was with Mr. Meeks. Okay, well, my bad. I thought Tiffany Henyard would have been the positives. Oh, Big Mike said independents rarely win. I didn't know that. But I have seen people put their name. Oh, let me go back. I lost my. Hold on, y'all. Cause we going down. Hold on. Let me share this with y'all so y'all know where I'm going with this, and y'all could tell me. Yeah, exactly. So this man is Keith McDonald, and I think he was the bit. So if y'all have time, subscribe to him. I mean, I'm not telling nobody to do nothing no more. I'm done. Like, I swear, I'm not asking, because I'm like, y'all be not y'all, but they be too much. But he has a lot of treasures over here. So come on, computer. I need a new computer, love. I need a new one. Okay. So let me go to his videos. So he does a lot of videography. But no, but I found, okay, so what's so weird is, oh, he got all the stepping videos. Excuse me. I find it really odd that y'all, I'm not even gonna say it. I want to say it. I'm just mind my business. Why is Keith Freeman? You know, I couldn't mind my business. Why is Keith Freeman still in charge of the money and nobody saying nothing? Why is no one? And I have nothing against Keith Freeman. But y'all put in our minds for 3 years to hate Keith Freeman. And then now Keith Freeman is the bee's knees. Okay. Y'all, look. It's okay. Do whatever you want to do. Leave me alone. I get my little sticker, move on, pay my water bill, move on about my business. That's what I'll do. Because this is insane. Okay, I can't find his other videos with Tiffany. Hold on, guys, because I know y'all. Let me stop sharing because y'all probably getting dizzy. But now we all praising Keith Freeman. But would y'all trust somebody that did somebody like that? Whether it's Tiffany or not. Would you trust somebody? Oh, he did videos for the Black Star Project too. Interesting. I love that. Danny Davis, he does all the political videos. Okay. Yeah, I love the arts. I love with stuff like that. They all need to go. Did y'all see? Look, while I'm waiting on this, I'm gonna play my last video. Did y'all see my video I did about all body cams not created equal? Let's play that while I find some more of this stuff. It's just really interesting how we just, and you know what? I'm gonna say this again. If this happened, I love saying stuff because everything I say, it comes into like later on, people catch on later on. If the big YouTubers, if y'all think Jason House and them want you following them around with their policies and stuff they want to do, you're mistaken. And if Tiffany gone, what else you gonna have to do? Because Tiffany gonna be okay. Tiffany gonna be okay. You know, the more I see Keith Price, I was scared as hell of him in the beginning. But the more I see Keith Price, I be wondering how much, do he really know? He's not my bestie or anything like that, but I think he kind of tries to do the both sides a little bit. But I know a lot of people are just hanging on to their jobs. So now I'm sitting up here like, I saw you was trying to FOIA somebody background, behest someone else, right? So you FOIA and they trying to get their background because somebody else told you to. That person ain't helping you now. Or are they? See, I don't know. Let's watch this. I want to talk about body cams and how things happened on YouTube. And I used to get information on why no one would cover these body cam videos, especially the infamous one of Jason House, our trustee, meeting in the middle of the night. While everyone else was at the police station, he met over in the dark at Melanie Fitness in the middle of the night. Let's talk about it.
Okay, can y'all see that pretty good?
The way the officer panned over to the Dolton police office sign, that was just, he already knew he was going to turn the body cam off. And for y'all that didn't know, that's not the Dolton police office. That was supposed to be the home of Dolton police, but it is Melanie Fitness. But it looked like Jason House is nobly at the police station. He's not.
Who the hell is this?
Damn, did you want that? You made it a package, dude. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your time, sir.
Appreciate it.
Trusty, I've said hi to you a bunch of times. I don't know if I've ever met you, but I'm Rocky.
Hello, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. first I'm going to start with, this is being recorded right now. If either of you wishes to not be recorded, if you tell me now, I will turn it off. It is up to you. It's to document any statements you make about what occurred tonight.
No, not recording.
No recording?
No.
No recording? Okay, no problem.
Gold star to anyone could tell me what board meeting was this where Trustee Brittany Norwood and Jason House met this officer. And look how he extended the courtesy. He said, if you don't want to be recorded, we won't record. So we really don't know what happened after this, right? So let's go to what Tiffany Henyard was out there with the body cam, and it became national news, and it also became local news, and it also became an internet sensation. Let's go.
Did you guys call for someone? You did? Okay, they're sending another unit. What else did you guys want to do? Oh, no hablo inglés, hablo español. ¿Qué está pasando?
Pagaron por quitar las banderas.
Okay.
Y en la mañana con el que hablé, me dio el número de un policía que tenía un problema que le habláramos. Le hablé y me dijeron que iban a mandar a alguien. Porque me están diciendo que si seguimos quitando, nos van a meter a la cárcel y nos van a dar algo.
¿Pero quién les dio a ustedes el permiso o la orden de que nos quitaran? Something's going on with these guys?
Yeah, they basically taking down my sign.
Yeah,
And I just asked him who told y'all to take them down. He called his boss for it.
Oh, okay.
Why wasn't Tiffany extended the same courtesy as Officer Rocky gave Trustee Jason House and Brittany Norwood? Why wasn't it like, is something going on with these guys? Oh, by the way, we know you're national news, girl. So if you want, you don't have to be recorded. So let's just talk about it. Now we know. Before we get to that part, I just think this is my prediction, because I don't know if y'all be following me, but everything I say be coming true. Oh, wait a minute, it's an hour. We've been long-winded. Oh, no. Let me hurry up and get off of here. We long-winded again, child.
Can I be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just asking.
I make mistakes.
So my thing about how I feel about, first of all, big YouTubers. I genuinely, in my heart, thought that, hey, Potato, I thought they were covering this story because things had got so bad. I do know it was a money-making story, but I thought that they probably were looking out for the village. Why no YouTubers, and this is for my small audience, I don't have a big audience. Why no YouTubers put up that Brittany and Jason body cam? If Tiffany and Andrew, let's say that was Tiffany and Andrew. That's our senior trustee and another trustee together in the middle of the night while a distraction is going on at the real police station where the person was locked up for approaching Andrew Holmes. Why wouldn't no one be brave enough to cover that? Not one person. Like, you know what, guys? Look at here. Yeah, Tiffany is a terror. Tiffany is a terror. But what was Jason House and Brittany doing meeting somebody in the alley at the middle of the night? And they didn't want full transparency. If one YouTuber, whoever, I'm gonna tell you this is my prediction. You ain't gotta listen to me. Whichever big YouTuber do this breakout story, they're gonna win. They're gonna win because they'll be able to like really bring the people to see. Everybody probably needs to go. Everybody do need to go. Everybody needs to go. Now, I thought this was really profound. And shout out to this young man. I don't know his channel. I know his channel because the name is in the back. So I'll add it later. But I got this from Conscious channel because this is what happened. I met with somebody that was getting abused at the beginning of this situation. And I said, man, did you hear this? Did you hear this? Did you hear this? And they said, no, I didn't hear none of that. And I said, you ain't watching YouTube? And they said, no, because it's not for me. So that's what I do in my psyche. So when y'all send me stuff, I only see it because you send me, but I don't go searching for anything because you know what? It's not for me. Because any people that would beat up on residents that live here, y'all need to look at them too. Because they're only doing that to keep y'all in line. They're only doing that to keep y'all in line so you don't get what we got. All the stuff we heard about Tiffany goons, I think we've seen who the goons really are. Who has the most goons? We've really seen that. Y'all didn't even go back for people who are getting attacked just for having an opinion. I don't know what community, where you would live in the United States of America, where they would see someone coming through their community like a tornado and disrupting it, and it's okay, as long as we get one person out. But all of a sudden, now this is what woke me up. Y'all probably always are like, Berg, what woke you up? How do firefighters get their contract? I'm sorry. I need someone to explain that to me. Riley didn't give them the contract. Same board, basically, because Jason House was on that board. It was a couple of them. Jason House was on it. Andrew Holmes, Tiffany Henyard didn't get their contract. We repeat, we got more people. We got the dream team now on the board. Then all of a sudden they say, "Oh no, Tiffany was stopping it. We gave them the contract." Y'all think that's okay? That means for 5 years, as much as they care about the firefighters, they could have been gave them their contract. Is this thing on? Is this thing recording? Is this thing on? Is this thing recording? Like nobody looking at that. So Tiffany or Riley didn't give them the contract. The trustees did. Okay, so how that work? Let's continue. So let's listen to one of the leaders of the movement and what they had to say. And then y'all I thought this was very profound. I thought it was interesting to hear. A lot of
attention to the finances and to what the trustees was going through. So we had to take it to the YouTubers because the YouTubers, they do good content. And when they do good content, they have high numbers of people that watch their videos. So I think that they took it to Pink Book Lessons. They took it to Hannibal is Hungry and Shawani Burns. So those were like the first 3 YouTubers that they took it to. And they rolled with it. Like they were doing really good content with it. They were watching the meetings. They were, creating clips, like you just did, and talking about Dolton. That started getting the buzz.
No, they weren't talking about Dolton. They were talking about Tiffany.
So when that started getting the buzz, they started using other content creators from YouTube to give them the same information.
So they use other content creators from YouTube to give them the same information. I think you guys can about guess while you're watching YouTube and you click on a Tiffany Henyard video, you now will know who's fed the information that they want us to have. That was juiciness. Now, let me tell you, it could have been totally innocent what Jason House was doing. But why you guys didn't cover that? That would mean you were non-biased. You were looking out for the people. But y'all don't want what we got, right? Y'all don't want the slander, the attacks. I have a question for everybody. Have y'all ever seen DeMarcus Quigley go on live and say, "I'm coming to Oklahoma"? Have you ever saw Shorty Lowdown come on live and do a 48-hour notice and call women out their names? I'm just asking directly. What have you seen from the Tiffany group? Have you seen Kamal? All y'all been putting Kamal. Y'all done put Kamal everything in the streets. Have y'all seen Kamal come on live and say, bitch, 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 F my ex-wife, this my new bitch, and that's me cursing for real, just because that's what they would think. Have y'all seen that? Really look into like who's the goons? Who's the goons? Look into that. And no YouTuber that you trusted. Now, these are the YouTubers you trust. And I mean, it could be whoever. Not one said, okay, now wait a minute now. Now, wait a minute. We was riding with you. We riding with you. But except for Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is the only one. Anton Daniels, I forgot. Anton Daniels had every exclusive interview ever it was. He had an interview with everybody, even Jason House. And then him and it's another man, Pocket Watcher with JT. They were like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold up. What about the Thornton Township meetings? Did y'all see all the... Okay, somebody give me an archive where you saw the Daltonites at a Thornton Township meeting. Gardner said, we don't got to go back 10 years, just 2 years ago. And I'll never forget, why we forgot about the bank account in Dolton? I'm done, y'all, because I could talk about it all day. But so now we got this caucus. I don't like to, only what God has for people is for them. I'm a firm believer of that. Anything can happen with God's will. But however, what I want to say is I don't think Tiffany has a way to win a caucus, because let me tell you, whoever's running for supervisor got free labor out the Daltonites because they hated Tiffany so much. They would do anything to be a part of the community. And us as a community didn't even notice that those people weren't in our community because they were doing so much for other people to be a part of their successful world. If you get what I'm putting down. So they just want to be a part of the glitz and the glamour. That's why all of a sudden nobody mad at St. Patrick's now. And if y'all don't know what St. Pat, remember that, y'all, I got a whole video. I started it. I got a whole video. Everybody wanted this building burnt to the ground. They wanted it burnt to the ground. Now it's the best building in the world because, let's be honest, that's going to be the most exclusive ritzy place in Dolton. And if you're a part of Dolton, you want to be a part of that. Now all of a sudden everybody on board. Oh, this is the best place ever. What happened? What happened? Big Mike, what I'm missing? Conscious, can I play your video? Let me know. Hey, Conscious, the other thing about the body cam footage, how the F did the monkey man get it at that? It's crazy. Well, I know because I know someone that's a clerk in Dolton. They're giving a lot of information out because they're weird. They've been weird. They've been working there a million years and they're weird. I retract, and if y'all got to live in Dolton to know, I retracted my message because I'm involved in 2 chats at once. Who in the chat? I'm supposed to be in another chat? Let me know. Is it something cool? All right. So yeah, all of a sudden this was the worst place. Now that it's built, it's looking real good. They're gonna have real good food and drinks. Y'all worried about the liquor license now? Listen to Berg. Hold on. Remember. Like, I don't think y'all remember. Mr. Rinky's and Pablo's allegedly, Tiffany Henyard was taking away their business license. This was not 8 years ago. This was just 6 months ago. They had us believing Tiffany was she's a liquor commissioner, right? They had us believing that Tiffany Henyard was taking away these Pablo's and Rinky's license to fund St. Patrick's. Now all of them running over to St. Patrick's. Okay, you know what? Y'all please keep true to yourself. Keep true to yourself. That's all I want to say, because you can't make this stuff up. All right, so let's go to, it's a lot of videos that I want to play. Maybe I'll probably get off of here because, well, I guess I'll play Mary video. This is from what is this, Conscious? This got like a little snake with, is that Medusa or something? But what was so, like, what I think is so sad is they could have, if you guys hear my words and my sincerity in this, it was really people that had real pain behind what was going on in Thornton Township and Dolton. And they made it a circus instead of addressing the issues and getting those people what they need to survive. Everybody made it about them. That's what I want to say. So this is my first time watching this video, and this is from Conscious. Make sure you subscribe. Conscious, can you please drop your link in the chat?
That's what I'm going to start calling the politicians,
those
who are running for office, and to those who follow. The trouble with this photograph is that there are not enough heads on the snake to cover them all. But let's start off with Mary Carolyn Avant. Hero took a bullet, a champion in the campaign against Mayor Henyard. Is that so? You are the worst in my eyes because you wore that badge. What have you done for Dolton? Here is the oath that you took. I also took this oath, but the difference between you and I is that I held to it and still hold firm. This oath is a solemn pledge to uphold the law and to serve the community, to protect the innocent, the weak, and the peaceful, and to safeguard lives and property, to obey the law and the regulations of the agency, and to fully discharge the duties of the office, to respect the constitutional rights of all people, and to respect the privacy of the communities served, to never betray the badge, integrity, character, or public trust, and to always maintain the highest ethical standards, and to always have the courage to hold oneself and others accountable for their actions. You broke this oath not only as a cop, but throughout your pitiful excuse of a life. You are an oath breaker, and you seem to think that you can run the Thornton Township as a trustee. Liar, thief, and pooling with a crooked police squad that was disbanded.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thornton Township's finest, Dolton's finest, Miss Mary Avant, how are you doing this evening?
I'm great, Shay. How about you?
Ain't that crazy how this aged badly? Let me tell you something. Love me some Shay from Late Night Crew. Me and Shay will never, y'all will never, even the stuff we share. Hey, Real Magnolia, love you. You'll never, Scott, everybody, you'll never know what me and Shay went through all the way. Shay's still in court. I'm still in court. I don't think nobody in court other than me and Shay. Everybody else's case has been dropped. Just me and Shay. And Shay, he bold with it. Me, I'm like, I gotta seal my stuff because all y'all want to do is report. Now, look how this aged. Now that we hear that they were trying to control the YouTubers, they didn't know. It was one person they couldn't get. That dang on Shay from Late Night Crew. They could not get him. And I promise, I swear to God, got the timestamp, it happened. I dropped one video on Dolton, and they was in my inbox immediately telling me how bad Tiffany was. And I was like, well, unfortunately, I live in the Southland. So I'm experiencing some of the things you're saying. I'm able to say, this is not what I see. You all need to go.
I'm excellent. I promise you, this is a great, great moment for me.
Well, it's even greater for me. I thank you for wanting to have me on.
Well, I appreciate it. Before we get officially all the way into it, can you just share a little bit about who you are and where you fit into the whole Tiffany Henyard, Dolton mayor, and Dolton Village of Dolton narrative right now?
Well, I'm a 25 plus year resident, been through a couple of mayors out here, and I will put it out there and be very transparent about it. I supported Tiffany because I bought into the lies.
That's a lie. Mary Avant, you could not control her like you control the current board with your little advisory committee. You're a lying piece of garbage that is leading Dolton and the Thornton Township all the way to hell. You care nothing for the residents, only your personal gain.
I felt she was the best of what we had to choose from. And she sold a good story, just as she did to the trustees and the people who ran on her ticket. And I apologize to my fellow Doltonites that I went for the okie doke. But once you find out that bullshit is bullshit, then you deal with it accordingly. And
this is off subject. Excuse me. Is Chris Gonzalez running for anything? Are we going to let him back in? So Chris Gonzalez can tell, I'm just being honest, he could tell us all to vote for, okay, not just Chris. Think about it. All the trustees could not nominate anything amongst themselves in Thornton Township. This is separate. But Chris Gonzalez said to nominate Tiffany Henyard as supervisor. Now he's her arch enemy. Are y'all gonna fall for the okie doke and let him back in? Are you? I just got a question. Y'all gonna vote him back in because now he came to the right side. See, it's all about sides. So right here, we have Mary Avant telling us that she told us to vote for Tiffany Henyard. And she said, but the reason that Tiffany Henyard pulled the wool over she couldn't have pulled the wool over Jason House. Jason House was around as commerce commissioner and all that stuff before he was already working in the village, doing everything way before Tiffany became trustee as well. So y'all ran with Tiffany. So we just gonna let these people come right. Okay, well, it's not working. Tiffany didn't give us this is what it is, y'all. And I'm saying Tiffany didn't give them what she promised them. Now they got to go to somebody else promising what they will give them. And he better follow through, because I told y'all, like I said, timestamp my stuff. I be saying Jason may not last 4 years if he don't do what they tell him to do. And that's my opinion. And I want y'all to look at, when you go to the Dolton website, if Jason House, let's say Jason House becomes mayor, or because hold on, pause. I thought we was back in Nate Fields. Nate Fields out here getting signatures. He's going door to door. He was the one that let Tiffany in. He's speaking at the meetings. He was a photographer for Thornton Township all this time. And he getting his vertebrae snapped. Didn't he get like his neck broke up? First of all, why we were supposed to be supporting Nate Fields. Now I get a text message that tell me to come vote for the state senator. When did that happen? Did he say he was running? I'm just asking. When did we hear the state senator was running? Did anybody see that publicly? The caucus is the easiest and free, cheapest way to run I've ever seen in my life. This is crazy. Yeah, I got the text message. I didn't put it up there, Big Mike. Hold on, Big Mike. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. And I said hats in plural because I don't know how many hats you have. Let's see if I got it. I could have sworn. Let me go up here. Yeah, Y'all didn't get the text? Oh, well, I'm not a resident. I'm not a resident and I'm not registered to vote, so they wouldn't care about me. But let's go to the text messages. Now, who gonna pay for this text messages? Dolton people. Dolton people. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Wait a minute. When did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? You heard that from somebody? So this is what we got in our area. It says join the Dolton trustees on December 3rd to vote Tiffany out as supervisor. Meeting held at Homewood Flossmoor Park District, 2010 Chestnut Road. Senator Napoleon Harris has clearly demonstrated the leadership needed for this position. Please text yes if we could count on your support. Now, wait a minute. I thought we were supporting Nate Fields. I thought that's what everybody was running on. This man entire neck was slapped. His entire neck was snapped. And now y'all just threw somebody. So they're gonna throw him a job. They're gonna throw him a job. But I just found that interesting because that was something I had on my channel. I was like, okay. All right. Now, can anybody run against that name and win? No. Tiffany won't win. Nate won't win. These are my opinions. Nobody running for town. Even what's the other guy name? Chris Clark. He won't win. That's a big name. So there you have it. So you basically know who will be the next supervisor just based on a name. If people were more this is just what it is. This is just what it is. So he will probably hold that seat forever. He has the money. He has the name. He'll hold that seat forever. I don't think, just like Garda said, big as Frank. No, but he'll hold the seat forever just because he has the money too as well. Yeah. He has money. It's over once. That's why nobody said nothing, probably because it's over. And that's why the Daltonites scrambled over there. But this is Burgundy's opinion. They got free. He got free labor from the Daltonites because they hate Tiffany so much. They like, oh, we running over there. They hate Tiffany so much. Hey, Tracy. So she could kiss that goodbye. In my opinion, I'm not wishing that on Tiffany. And then don't forget this whole vote thing. They're gonna try to shame you. I plan to be at the caucus. I'm trying to move some stuff around, but they're gonna, and it's a couple of us in our area. We're trying to go for the caucus. And the thing about it, if you do support Tiffany, they're gonna want to shame you and make you stand up and all that stuff. Y'all, if you support that lady, stand up. They're going to try to put you on YouTube. Look at this food for a turkey. And da-da-da. That's going to happen. Let it do it. Let it go because we see all this stuff that's not aging well anyway. Let it go. Vote your conscience for sure. Okay? I don't think so. Because, okay, so Trina Downs, the last I heard, she said that she would be a write-in. She would be a write-in. So that's pretty cool. Well, you know what? Cynthia said, "Will Napoleon have time for Bigo and strawberry cake?" This is my thing. All that stuff is going to continue, in my opinion. Y'all always come back to this and tell me if I'm wrong. I love to do history. Frank Zuccarelli's name was all over the township box when he gave out food. Tiffany Henyard's name all over the township box when she give out food. And they mad about it. I don't want nobody's name on no box. Blank box. Blank box. Y'all mad about it. Blank. Blank. This box was donated by Casper the Friendly Ghost. Since everybody feel like Tiffany is using that for that. I just think that's ridiculous. It's all a huge mess. It's all a huge mess. It's all a huge mess. I hope now, this is my hope, that Tommy G comes and give Tiffany that interview. I really hope that happens. And I hope he doesn't let anyone interview but Tiffany and her camp, just like that first interview was their camp. I want that. And I want Tommy G to find out who currently, even though we'll have a battle about who's the chief, who currently, what's going on? Like him really looking into it, because he had an altercation with the chief, with Lacey. All right, so let's continue.
And I am no longer a Tiffany supporter. I'm a resident.
And I want to say this. Shay, Grace Levi. Grace Levi, not even trying to bring up her name, but I have to, because it's a part of my history. Grace Levi was going so hard for this person and didn't even get to know who I was. And you know what? I can understand what she saw, right? Baby, Grace Levi hit Dolton soil. And next thing you know, she was like, no me queda más. I always tell y'all, they did the Selena. No más, no me queda más. When Shay was, y'all look at the video Shay had. They were wearing Shay, Trustee Belcher. Why we act like she wasn't wearing a late night crew t-shirt? Grace Levi drove from Atlanta to Dolton. It's this lady that approached me at the board meeting to tell me how wrong I was with a t-shirt on that somebody sold her at the board meeting. I said, ma'am, they're selling t-shirts at the board meeting. If someone's selling you a t-shirt at the board meeting, be weary. It's like they were selling, instead of the Whitney Houston t-shirts, they were selling the Whitney Hutton. Remember Martin, when they were selling the Whitney Hutton t-shirts? If they're standing outside, they're selling t-shirts. This is one right here. They're standing outside selling t-shirts at a board meeting on somebody's pain. You mad at me? I'm the problem. But they selling t-shirts outside the board meeting. Okay, just wait. There's more. And when I talk about this, and I got to get off of here, but when I talk about this, I always say that's why I feel so bad for people like Stephanie Wiederman, Miss Sandra Tracy. It's a janitor guy. He environmental cleaning guy. He's really cool for what I saw. All these people very much might have had grievances. Very much might have been in trouble, and Tiffany could have did them wrong. Y'all came in and made all type of ruckus to kind of muddy the waters where we're all confused, where it could have been just let Tiffany and the FBI figure it out. So now I'm thinking that the FBI like, look, man, the only people they got was some bankruptcy charges. And they're like, come on. They probably like, look, man, all y'all investigated at this point. You know what I mean? Y'all walking around, it's a sexual assault victim behind you. And you saying you going to jail with Diddy. Baby, you know what? You can't make this up. Thank you for the $1.99 super sticker, Real Magnolia. Thank you, love. You can't make this up. But you know what? All right. Everybody else a grifter. Who's selling t-shirts outside Village Hall? The lady come in, she got a t-shirt. She say, Burgundy, I got a problem with you. Ma'am, how you got a problem with me? I lived in the area. Have you ever, ma'am, other than being in a group, of people that are all mad at one person, have you really clearly thought about, you know what, why this isn't going on? Why y'all not asking? And I will say that to the day this channel ends. Why y'all haven't demanded the trustees to ask Andrew Holmes to step down? They have the power to do that on record, just on record. He's an elected official, so he could choose not to step down. But have you ever seen one of those trustees ask Andrew Holmes to step down? That's what makes it kind of like we have to let justice take its course. So this is my thing, because I met Andrew Holmes a couple of times. He's cool. He's just, I'm all over the world doing what I have to do. But my thing is, he probably is not into social media that much, because he can't on his live stream. He be upside down when he in the board meeting room, so he don't know how to work a phone. But here we go. I didn't mean to say that. I said that on purpose. I mean, not. Let me shut up, because I think I said that on accident. Now I feel like I said it on purpose. Like, damn, he do be upside down in the Zooms, and you can find that on conscious videos. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now he in Gary, Indiana, looking for somebody. He in Chicago looking for somebody, and everyone's accepted him. If you're saying that the feds are supporting him, but investigating Tiffany, does that make sense? I'm sorry. Where's Lori Lightfoot full report? I don't even need the full report. I want her to give us the Amazon breakdown. What was spent on Amazon? Because Keith Freeman is the holder of the cards. Clerk Key is the holder of the bank accounts. Or I repeat, Keith Freeman is the village administrator. He has the cards. Clerk Key is over the bank accounts. What they got to do with Tiffany? Done. Lori got her check, and they got to come up with another check. I'm telling any huge YouTuber, you ain't got to listen to me. Because you know what? Let me tell you, the YouTubers we know, they probably not going to be able to say anything, because I think I told y'all on the last live, and I brought it to the membership. I emailed a big YouTuber, and I said, hey, just so you know, and it was like when the Officer Staples stuff was going on. And I was like, look, just so you know, this bone connected to the hip bone, that bone connected. Remember that song, you guys? So I was like, why y'all not reporting that these people are the godparents of Tiffany Henyard's baby? Why we never hear that from the big YouTubers? And I hate to bring this officer up, but this officer needs to be probably vindicated. I just have to say that. Y'all can get mad and make videos about me. She has to be vindicated. And I'm not gonna bring her name up, but we ran her through the mud, but nobody said anything about these people being Tiffany Henyard's babies, godparents, and the chief lost his job. That's it. That's all. It's not complicated. So now I'm not saying no names. So if we have to just do reports, we'll do reports. So they could talk about us all day long under our clothes, talk about us. But if you mention their name, it's drama. So I was wondering why the big YouTubers weren't doing that. So I sent the email like, hey, no, the hip bone connected to the leg bone. This is something weird. And they didn't respond, but the person, they forwarded my message to a person in the 2025 camp. And that's where the 48-hour notice drama and stuff like that. that all came out. And they later came out and said, you know what, Burgundy? And they forwarded me some of the tea that was going on behind the scenes. And they were like, and this is a true story. They were like, Burgundy, at first, I was down with what was going on. Then I started to see what was happening. And it is very interesting that that person doesn't make videos about Tiffany Henyard no more, because they were like, yeah, okay, we see what's up. And that's what happened. Like, we all followed this one saga, and now we see what's up. You know, they had to clean, they had to clean house. They were like, wait a minute, so you mean everybody not? I think the biggest disappointment to come out of this whole situation is Trustee SD, because we really looked at him as someone, especially when she did that na goodbye, that cared about the community. But a lot of people were just wrangling social media. So my prediction is Tiffany will definitely lose the township. I'm not praying that on her. Crazier things have happened. If you support her, go out there and support her. You know, whoever you support. I have lived here for a long time, and I can say I haven't seen Napoleon Harris in my neighborhood, just like I haven't seen Frank Zuccarelli. So I have to say that. And furthermore, because Napoleon Harris is such a big entity, and he's a superstar in our area, the trustees gonna leave Dolton to follow behind him any chance they get, because now they're getting invited to places. They're able to have fine dining. They're able to go to the golf outings he have. They're too geeked. They don't give a fudge about Dolton now, because now they're invited to a Napoleon Harris event. And that's not shade to him. That's what they like. Oh my God, Napoleon Harris called me. That's how they're looking now, like the celebrities. And that's what it is. So, you know, that's how I figure for sure Tiffany will lose. However, when it comes to the village of Dolton, Tiffany's still on the ground, raking leaves. Y'all want to make fun of her shoveling snow. She's still out here for the people that need her. And where have you seen any videos of them doing that? Y'all make fun of her handing out turkeys door to door. Where you seen any videos of them doing that? You make fun of her shoveling snow. Where have you seen any videos of them doing that? I'm just asking. Conscious, they just gonna pull your IP address. I remember that part. I love you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We were long-winded. And my advice is just to think for yourself. It don't mean that anyone is hating on anyone. Like, I have 44 people watching. Let me tell you, 20 of them are the Dolton Night group, period. But guess what? The other 24 probably are the people that's going to be voting at the February election. So it's up to Tiffany. I think she needs to speak out. Like I said, it's some stories I don't believe at all. But it's some stories I'm like, did you really lock this lady out? Did you really, so she needs to speak out for herself. And y'all, when we blaming her, let's be clear. Keith Freeman was the village administrator. Then she turned around and brought Keith Freeman to Thornton Township. And he, first of all, he was the one in charge of Tiffany Henyard cares. He was the one that had her marching on Washington, and the state said, look into it. So why are we like, if I'm in a business, I only can do so much. If I'm the leader, I only can do so much. And I'm the leader of 2 townships. She gave Keith Freeman 2 jobs. Y'all really break it down. Conscious. If you have time, break this down. Choose compassion. This is just so important. He was the registered agent of Tiffany Henyard Cares when she got that $10,000. Then they changed the registered agent out of nowhere. And nobody says nothing. He was marching down there to Springfield with her, and Springfield was closed, and he's still our village administrator. People, wake up. Are you, would Shay say, Dolton? Wake up, Dolton. Dolton, wake up, Dolton. But if y'all don't want to wake up, it's nothing my passport can't handle. Hey, you guys, take care of yourself and each other. And before we go.
So all I'm saying to you is like, come on, guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. And all I can tell you is that I am a fighter, and y'all know that. So when you come for me, be prepared for the fight. Because at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ. So why don't I think y'all are not going to do me the same way? Somebody that's healing y'all and helping y'all. Same thing I'm over here doing, right? Healing and helping.
Right, asking another employee who went on that trip.
You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in Springfield?
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding the bike.
We need
Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Comment Blue Commentary Comment Burgundy Blue.